Hello, and welcome to Growing Old. It's gummy time.
We're growing old, the name you'll hear around. 'Cause we're planting seeds in sacred ground. We cultivate with purpose, heart and soul. Cannabis as medicine, that's our goal. In our green.
So today we're going to make some infused gummies. So this is the way that I make them. I've tried many different recipes on the internet with different ingredients and different ways to do it. And this is the method that I've finally come to use the most. This is the most efficient way for me. I like the taste and the texture of these gummies. And I like how I can mix in the infusion and it mixes well and they seem to be consistent. So in order to make the gummies my way, mainly I use this Levo gummy mix. This one happens to be Tropical Peach, which is one of my favorite colors. Favorite colors and favorite flavors. And 6 tablespoons of water. And then something to infuse it with. And you can either use a tincture, which is what I'll be using today, or you can use an infused oil. Infused oil, I think, is what most people use, but I by far prefer a tincture because I believe that it mixes in with the gummy mixture better and makes more consistent gummies overall. So let's get started. First thing is, the directions on the back are pretty straightforward. And you can use a double boiler on an electric stove. And if you're going to use a tincture, I would definitely recommend an electric stove if you're going to do the stovetop method. I wouldn't go anywhere near gas because this tincture has a lot of alcohol in it and very flammable, so you don't want to do that. But if you're using oil, you can use a double boiler on a gas stove or on a electric hot plate. But I'm going to use the Levo gummy machine. To be honest, this is my second machine because I use it a lot. It's a pretty simple, pretty straightforward thing. It's worth the investment if you make a lot of gummies like we do. We probably make 2 batches of gummies at least twice a month. So we use it a lot. We use the heck out of this thing. But if you're not going to make a lot of gummies and you don't want to invest in something like that, this double boiler stovetop method, and all the directions are on the back, works just fine too. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is open up the gummy machine, and it comes with this stirring device thing, which you put in the middle. And then you add 6 tablespoons of water, and I've already measured it out in here. And for this gummy machine, I like a nice long-handled spatula, and that's what works best for me. And you just tear off the top, and just pour the stuff right in. Now, I like to make sure it's mixed before I start it, so I just get it all nice and wet. Okay, so mix it around, wipe off the spatula, and now it's only got the one button in the front, and if you press it once quickly, it turns white and it beeps. So now it's on. And this phase is going to take 15 minutes. As you notice, I haven't added the tinctures or anything yet. This is straight just the gummy mixture and just water. And I've got it on. It's going to warm up and then it's going to start stirring. And that process takes about 15 minutes. So I'm just going to put the lid on and I can feel it starting to go. And I'll come back in 15 minutes. Now, while this is going, I just want to make one more point about the tincture that I use. So I make a tincture, and I have another video on how to make tinctures. But the important part of using a tincture with the gummies is you want to evaporate it down. So I put 1/3 of a cup inside a mason jar, and then I put the mason jar into a crock pot. And the bottom of the crock pot's got about 1.5 inches, between 1 inch or 2 inches of water. and then I place the mason jar inside the crock pot and without the lid on, and I let the alcohol evaporate out of the tincture so that we're only left with a little bit at the very bottom. It's usually has a very thick consistency. I call it tincture sludge, and that's what I use in here. Okay, and we're back. This was on for 15 minutes. It's quite warm. I'm going to take the top off, press the button for a few seconds, keep it depressed for a couple of seconds, and it beeps and it turns orange. Okay, see, I pressed it, it turned orange. This is where we're going to add our tincture. Here's our tincture. As you can see, I evaporated down. This was 1/3 of a cup. Now it looks like it's just a couple tablespoons. I probably could have done it, could have evaporated it a little bit more, but this is what we have for today. So if you're going to add oil, you can just add the oil. Usually about 1 or 2 tablespoons of oil is all you want to add to that. But I'm adding tincture. This is about 2 tablespoons of tincture. If it was less, I'd still put the same amount in. It just needs to evaporate a little bit more. So I'm going to pour this in, but with tincture, you want to pour it in real slowly because it'll bubble. And it's still going. It's still turning in there. And once again, this is where a long-handled spatula really comes in handy, just to get all that tincture goodness into the gummy mix. Okay, so I got the trays filled. Normally it fills 2 trays. This one filled a little bit extra, and that's probably because I hadn't evaporated down that tincture as much as I usually do, but that's okay. They'll all be good. Okay, so I've got these all in their little packages. I'll stack them up, and I'll put them in the fridge, and I'll put them in there for about 24 hours, a little less, a little more. If you notice, they looked a little, instead of looking a nice peach mango kind of color, anyway, that's how I make gummies. And this is what they kind of turn out like when they're done. So these were mango. These are the red raspberry flavor, and I usually cover them in sugar. I made this tincture sugar, and I could roll it in that, and then you get a little extra bang for your buck. And then I just eat them as needed. So please let me know if you make gummies, if you do it a different way, or what's your best method of making gummies, or just comment to say hello. That's fine too. Anyway, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Anyway, thanks so much for visiting us and coming to this channel. We appreciate all the viewers, all the subscribers very, very much. We couldn't do this without you, so thank you very, very much.
We tend the soil with gentle